Hi, welcome back to this week's Science Lab at North Castle Public Library. We're back in the rainforest again today, and we're going to go looking for sloths. Have you ever heard of sloths before? That's S-L-O-T-H. Sloths. They're an animal that lives in the rainforest. Sloths move very, very slowly. I mean, really so slowly that tiny plants grow on their hair. Tiny, tiny little plants called algae. The algae is green and it gives the sloth a green color. That green color to the sloth helps the sloth hide from predators who are looking for him. And also, that type of algae is only found in the tropical rainforest. So it's one of those nice relationships where the sloth helps the algae grow and the algae helps the sloth stay alive by helping him blend in with all the green leaves and trees that he's hanging amongst. So let's just go back for just a minute to a sloth, an animal that lives in the rainforest, sleeps most of the day, moves very slowly, is mostly nocturnal, meaning eats and is more active at night, and has really great claws, which I'm going to show you now. Okay, this book is entitled My First Animal Library Sloths, published by Bullfrog Books. There you go. If you've never seen a sloth before, there's the face of one. Okay. And the author of this book is Mary Shute. Let's take a look at these animals I'm talking about. Life upside down. Did I mention that one of the main features of a sloth? They hang upside down. That's their regular resting position, upside down. The sun rises. A sloth sleeps upside down. They actually sleep upside down. That's comfortable for them. That's normal for them. Why? Because of these great claws they have, for one thing, which you'll see. Does that even look like an animal to you? They're amazing, these sloths. He hangs in a tree. He lives alone in the rainforest. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but there's a good shot of the claws right there. And that's what makes it so easy for a sloth to just spend his time hanging upside down. His claws are like hooks. He holds on tight. Okay, there we go again. The sloth is hard to see. Okay, now we're going to get into this tiny plant algae business I was talking about. Algae live in his hair. The tiny plants make his hair green. So this is a close-up of algae, which are tiny green plants, and this is a sloth that has a healthy algae living on it, and he has a greenish color. Wow. So this greenish color helps the sloth blend in to all the foliage of the tropical rainforest, keeping him a little safer from predators. And then in turn, the algae finds a really nice home in the sloth's hair. And in fact, this particular type of algae that grows on a sloth is only found in the rainforest. So it's kind of special. Eagles look for him, but they can't find him because he's hiding so well. Shh, he is still and he is safe. The sun sets. It's night. The sloth wakes up. He is slow. He slowly eats leaves. Yes, sloths they eat leaves and they sip the dew off of the leaves. Splash! The sloth swims in a river. Look, he finds a new tree. Up he goes. A new day is here. He tucks in his head. It's time to sleep. Okay. All right, so what do you think about those sloths? I think there's a lot more to learn, and I think you will in time. For now, I'm going to show you our project, which is going to look something like this when you're done. And it's going to show our happy little sloth with baby sloth. This sloth happens to be hanging from a tree with baby sloth there. And it's going to show the claws. We're going to show the great claws, like hooks that the sloth has so that it can hang upside down. Now, this sloth I made brown, but you could choose to make your sloth more of a greenish color, showing the algae, which is helping our sloth blend in. That's going to be a choice you make. Alrighty, so in your kit, you'll get your background green rainforest color, and you're going to get this. So this is meant to be folded, whoopsie, this way when you're all done, so that you can show your sloth hanging from the branch. So you can color it entirely, or you can also just color this portion and this portion. So you're going to color in your sloth either brown or a brownish green, maybe a muddy green. That would be kind of cool. And then you're going to also have in your kit a branch. So I'm going to hang my branch. And you know what? I'm going to make this sloth really hanging upside down. Really, truly upside down. This guy was just sort of climbing up. This one, I'm using my glue stick, and I'm going to put my branch like this. Okay? And I'm going to, we're going to, after we have our sloth all colored in, I'm going to glue him. I'm going to lift up my branch a little bit so I can slip his, half of him under there. And use more glue stick. And you'll fold him over like this. Okay, there he is. See how he's hanging? And he's hanging upside down. He's brown, or he's green, or he's something in between. And then I want to make sure I draw those fantastic claws that are like hooks, holding him on so well, making it easy for him to hang upside down and normal and comfortable. And then I'm going to add in some more tropical rainforest foliage, because we know that the tropical rainforest is lush and full of all kinds of beautiful plants and flowers, orchids. Maybe I'll put one leaf like that, a little bit like that, helping to camouflage him. And yes, I mentioned flowers. We'll put some flowers. There's a nice, maybe these are orchids or some other kind of beautiful rainforest flower. And so I'm going to add the flowers. I'll put another one here. And then I'm going to add in my little piece of paper with some more information that I can share with my family. And this one says that sloths are mammals that live in the tropical rainforest. They eat leaves, twigs, and buds. They sleep between 15 and 20 hours a day. Now keep in mind, there's only 24 hours in a day altogether. So when we say most of the time they're sleeping, they really are. And so there you go. You're going to have your sloth as part of your rainforest animal collection. So that's it for this week. I will be back next week, and I think we might be studying either an insect or something else in the rainforest. Stay tuned.